Libra Scorpio to your end month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Welcome Taurus to your end month reading for August. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you. Messages coming out for the end of the month, please. For the end of the month. We've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. Feeling very practical and very supported right now. So it does feel like you may have somebody who's supporting your dreams around you. Could be a earth sign, doesn't have to be. After a sudden change, a tower coming, after some upheaval in maybe chaos, some kind of reawakening. Kind of like, feels like you or someone around you is being more practical after you have this tower. There's definitely a tower. Why is the tower here? Two of Cups, talking about love. Could be a marriage, some kind of relationship, some kind of partnership. It's causing a lot of fear and anxiety. Putting yourself in meditation, observing the situation, trying to figure out where the Ace of Cups is, how this is falling apart, having that sudden insight that something, big has happened. This chaos has come coming down, having this revelation of what's going on within this disaster, understanding that there's something toxic going on, something even maybe karmic, something that, it could be, some kind of, temptation, bad behavior, whatever it is. Something that makes you feel stuck. Juggling around what it is, how you're going to adapt. Can we adapt to this tower? Can we adapt to this change? Can we negotiate, make new decisions about, what's going on within this relationship? Can we salvage this relationship? Can we salvage this situation? Because no matter what the chaos is, it's hurting the partnership. Transitioning and leaving behind, releasing the baggage, moving to calmer waters, trying to save this relationship or ending this relationship. By saying that this cannot be fixed. We've tried this so many times, and we're just here. Maybe we're working parents. Maybe we've been just, doing everything for the kids more than ourselves. Trying to just be that nurturing person, trying to provide, trying to do everything that I can, but this just doesn't work. Lots of setbacks. Cloudy sun. Negativity and depression, sadness. I feel like you're kind of hiding a lot of your sadness and your setbacks from other people around you. Keeping those to yourself, not, involving a lot of people, making people even know that you're having this tower, that you're having these setbacks, that you're having this difficulty within your life, that you and your partner are not on the same page. You're having this destitution more than anything. Trying to keep your control together, trying to keep your focus, trying to keep your strength as much alive as possible, but it's almost like you're trying to hold back on situations from really speaking about this situation to anyone else. You might be just telling your dad, granddad, boss, somebody. Could be somebody around you who's a little bit older that you might be speaking to. Could even be this nurturing person, because I do feel like for some of you, this could be your support system. This could be the person that you're actually talking to about that, whether it's a best friend, aunt, mom, whoever. But I do feel like, there's someone around you that might be trying to help you out and keep you focused on the bigger picture of the situation through this time, through this ending, this painful time. Feeling very exhausted, wanting to give up, feeling self-defeated. A lot of defeat over here. The whole situation's just got you worn down. Let's clarify on your person really fast. What kind of sparked this tower for the majority thereof? It's not going to be for everyone. You guys know what your situation is. Some of you might have an idea of what it is. Might be something that's been coming up quite often, and you're like, damn it. You know. It's something that you've been trying to, it's almost like you've been testing the faith on this. It's like something that you've been trying so hard to get past, but it's become your personal setback for a long time. It could be trying to get a job, you know, something of this nature, something that ends up, both of you just ended up, you know, but however it is, it's finding peace. And I think whatever has been going on, you haven't had peace for a while within this relationship, within this situation, and it's finally getting the best of you, making you feel, they may even be, you know, feeling like they're the victim within the situation. They may have been feel victimized for a long time. Maybe they can't find a job. Maybe you can't find a job. Something is going on where you were waiting for this peace. You were waiting for this new phase. You've been waiting for this inner happiness, or you wanted to continue to go back to the place that you were before, and it just never could happen. There's too much greed, too much wealth issues. There could be corruption. There's definitely something that has to do with maybe loss of money, materialistic. Maybe just, you know, there's just too many issues over here. And it just feels like it finally, like, it's just kind of like finally the hammer dropped, and it caused the, you know, get financial loss and do things like that. It can cause, when that hammer drops, it can cause everybody to fight. And it just feels like there was just no way out of this. No matter how much planning you guys do and how much was going on, it feels like this person's could have been very selfish. Could have been withholding money. Not wanting to give their money to certain situations. Maybe you had some bills that needed to be paid and they couldn't be paid, but they didn't want to help pay those bills for you or help you out in a situation. And I mean, if that's a marriage, that's bad, because that's going to affect you. I feel like there was a lot of carelessness and arrogance that went on in this situation. It's almost like I'm trying to invest money, but they didn't want to help out with the real bills, the real situations. They're like nesting money, roosting money for some of you. There's so many different scenarios going on over here. For a lot of you, I do really actually feel like it's money, it's financial. Some of you, it could have been a third-party situation. They were caring more about somebody else, maybe a family member, friend, somebody else than you. Giving their love to someone else. That could be the secrets over here. Secretly having an affair. I don't really see that a whole lot, though. I'm not going to say it doesn't exist, otherwise I wouldn't throw it out there. Most of you, it feels like money. Maybe they're hiding money. The secret. I'm doing it on the secret over here. What's the secret? The secret is money. Wealth and finance. There it is. That's it. You know, it's kind of funny because intuitively I think that you know they have money, but they kind of don't want to use that money. to like help pay the bills and stuff like that. So then the bills get behind, and they have like a savings account, something like that. I don't know who that's for. They have some kind of savings account or something, and they could have paid that bill. And instead, they didn't want to do that. They want to roost on money. They wanted it for themselves instead of helping out. So now you have to go through some kind of, yeah. And it could lead, for some of you, it could lead to divorce. Because it's like they've allowed you to get such in a hole. Like, let's say that you have a car payment, and maybe you lost your job or whatever, and your husband or wife are still working, and they're still making all this money. Maybe let's say they have a savings account. Maybe you guys don't make the kind of money that you did before. And they have all this money, right? Or maybe you even got, demoted. Like you didn't, you know what I mean? Like you don't make the money you used to make, whether by days, hours, just money in itself. So you had to take some kind of hit, but you're used to paying this bill. They don't want to pay their bill with their saved money. Because that's like vacation money or something. You know what I'm saying? So they let that money go. Now all of a sudden the electric bill's off. Can't pay the electric. There's no money. Okay. But yet they have that money sitting in their fucking savings. Why didn't they pay the bill? No, because they're greedy. They didn't want to do so. That's the energy I'm getting. So take that how that resonates. That's literally what I'm getting. There's this selfishness, this greedy, but you're the one that always pays the electric, right? But it's like, I don't have that right now. But if you're supposed to be together, they could have helped out in the situation. Whether they live in the house with you or you're somehow or another, you guys live in the same home. You live in this, you know what I mean? Like, they allowed that to happen, they would come home and they'd be like, oh, we don't have any electricity. It's like, because I told you I couldn't afford to do so. They were like, figure it out. You know what I mean? It's like, well, I did, but you wouldn't give out the money. You know what I mean? You allowed it to happen. Something like that's going on where it was like mutual that we could do this together, but they proved how selfish they were and allowed this to fall through. And now it's hurting the both of you. And it could literally, because of the tower, which feels like this is some kind of scenario that's been going on and off, on and off, on and off, to the point to where now it's like, we're done. We're done. Why? Because there's no fairness in this relationship. Right? So let's go ahead. That's weird. But it does happen. It is weird that they would do that, but there's a disconnect. They disconnected themselves from this situation. If you have a third-party situation, they're just watching somebody else and being with somebody else and, still not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Whether it's with the kids, with you, with the home, at work. You see what I'm saying? So no matter what, there's a disconnect. Which for some of you could end in divorce. Definitely separation. 0404, flow down. Or slow down. Flow downwards too. Let's see, balance, power struggle, force, violence, hope, authority, ancestors, restlessness, low vibrations, warning. So Spirit is letting you know right now to pay close attention to the people in your life, your surroundings, and your physical health. Don't freak out. It's just a warning to be careful and awake to avoid any further issues. Communicate clearly and keep healthy boundaries because you're what? Having a tower. And the tower is good, though, in a lot of ways, because remember, it allows us to what? Pay close attention and wake up to the awakening. It will help us reveal things that are really going on. Reveal things of how things are really going around, right? If you didn't think about it before, boy, you're going to think about it now, right? And this could, help you understand what's going on around you. That's why it says slow down, because when the tower hits, it's going to cause all this chaotic, right? And then mixed emotions, and I'm sad, and I'm this, and I'm slow down. Because remember, when emotions are high, intelligence is low. So you need to slow down, catch yourself, catch your breath, so that you can think, right? Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.